Welcome back, unpaid mercenaries. I'm gonna hit the button and we're gonna get our scores. So let's get moving. I am your host, Get Good Fox. And first we get our financial report. We're paying just under 1,000,000 C-bills per month, which is fine. You know, we've got the money for that. And now we should get our score. There we go. All right, so this is what happens after 1,200 days in career mode, but not, I don't think it occurs in campaign mode. So we get basically a score modified by any little like things we do to make the game harder. And overall, let's take a look at what we got here. Our rating for C-bills is that basically, this is how you read it. We got 10,028 points out of the possible 64,000 points. So it's kind of like doing like a an examination, you know, like this is the maximum you can get from each segment. So we got the max on the Argo upgrades. That's really an easy one. Like you should definitely be able to complete the Argo within the 12,000 days. It should give us doesn't it give us an explanation? Yeah, I figured it would give us an explanation. Mech Warrior EXP, you know, like, I would have needed to recruit way more people and also just do more missions. We didn't even get close, though, on that. Mech Chassis, I believe this is the amount of battle mechs that you fully repaired and completed, which means we got about half of them. Star systems visited, you know, this is just points based on how many unique planets. You don't have to actually stop at them. I think you just have to travel past them. Contracts, we got about half the contracts there. You know, we just, some of these kind of go together. Like the more contracts we did, the more money we would have gotten, the more Mech Warrior EXP would have gotten. Argo completion, maxed out there. Morale, almost maxed there. Chassis completion, I don't know what that comes from, and I can't click it to find out. And then star system I think this is from if we fully completed all the chassis we would have gotten. So this is an all or nothing, 20k or nothing. And then same with star system completion. If we visited all the star systems at least once, we would have gotten the full 20k. So yeah, here's where you can see it all. For each 10,000 C-bills earned over your entire career, you get 1 point, and the value is multiplied by your score. But yeah, like I said, this doesn't really, like, it's just there for kind of like, if you want to compete against your own scores or anything. But, I mean, now that I click this, oh, okay, I guess we also get some rewards based on how good we did. Let's see. Got a quick draw, we can flip that. Banshee 3M, I don't really want the 3M variant. Or the 3E. I wanted the 3C, I think it is. I think that's the one that I'm collecting. I mean, pretty good stuff overall, but like, just stuff that we're gonna wind up flipping and selling. Okay, so we just arrived at the planet and a random thing popped up. Hell of a deal. While planet side on Flintoff, Ugly Gang slinks over to you and Sumire. Good news, Commander. I know a guy who can get us an Alrakis Tiger Falcon, but it ain't cheap. This is a exotic, highly sought-after animal, but I'm gonna need 1,000,000 C-bills. Okay, what is this? An Alrakis Tiger Falcon, a large avian predator. The Tiger Falcon stalks the jungles of Alrakis too, largely unchallenged by the settlers they feed on. Its fur-like plumage and stripes gives them a striking resemblance to Terran felids. Okay? So one question, Sumire arches a brow. Why do we need a bird that eats people? Ugly Gang grins. We need it only temporarily. It's for a local collector. He's got his own personal zoo and also happens to have a cache of vintage mech parts. I could get you those parts. All I need is an extra set of... I need some extra hands. Kelgast will do. And the funds to buy the bird. Then I can trade it to this eccentric billionaire. You'll be getting a hell of a deal on those pristine parts. This is a bad idea, even by our standards, Sumire narrows her eyes. You're not taking the scheme seriously, are you, Commander? Of course we're going to do it. Like, that is the Chad thing to do. We are dropping 1,000,000 smackaronis on this. You shrug. This has to be the most convoluted plan I've ever heard, but if anyone can make it work, it's you. Ugly Gang, you'll get the funds for this operation, but make sure you come back in one piece. Aye, aye, Commander. This ain't my first illicit animal deal. Sumire rolls her eyes as Ugly Gang departs with a wink. Hours later, as you're expecting the Leopard, a cargo ship approaches the landing pad. Sumire patches in the ship's hull. Hail. Special delivery, Commander. Ugly Gang's voice crackles over the comms. We got a free shipping included. That Tiger Falcon was worth more than I thought. Made some new friends too, Kelgas said. Say the word and I'll acquire whatever you need. Why don't you tell me all about your new friends once you land? You signal to Sumire, and she opened up the Leopard's bay doors. The cargo ship lands nearby, and the mech warriors jump out, proudly revealing the gleaming mech parts inside. Kelgas has gained the following tags. Criminal. What a dastardly person. Ugly Gang has high spirits for 30 days, and we lose 1 million smackaroos. Oh my god, so we get open another loot box. Oh my god, paying to win. Oh my god, it was a piece of the Highlander 732B. So we have 2 pieces of yet another Star League Highlander. That actually was worth it. Hold on a second, I need to reorganize our inventory. Alright, so we've got another mission on our hands, and now there's no time limit for anything. We can just kind of go at our own pace. I mean, we're kind of always going at our own pace, but, you know, we could definitely super extra go at our own pace. So, Double Agent, 2.5 skulls. Pretty sure we are going to be running out of these flashpoints, meaning we'll be able to focus on the Flashpoint campaign, though I do know how to unlock 2 special flashpoints, which I'll use as in-between missions, because the primary campaign can't be done successively. You gotta spend time in between. Anyways, working for the Capellan Confederation, so working for Lady Marina Liao again for a change. On Flintoff, engagement length short, no consecutive deployments, getting a rare item, going against House Davion. Not gonna be happy about that, but you know, these two are often butting heads, and there is a tonnage requirement for light mechs. Interesting. The Capellan Confederation requires your assistance on a highly sensitive matter. Meet me at Flintoff, Commander. We'll discuss the details there as well. Let's have a look-see at this. Double Agent, high orbit over Flintoff. Commander Fox, thank you for joining me. I wasn't sure you'd follow such a vague lead, but I'm genuinely pleased that you did. Our curiosity has been piqued. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to hear what you've brought us here for. I have a task for you. If you check the local market, you'll find a Taurian contract to capture a Davion military installation on Flintoff's northern continent. I want you to take it. Why? What does that have to do with you? Everything. We want that facility as badly as the Taurians do. Where we differ is in our understanding of subtlety. I want you to accept Marisol Chaplin's contract and go through the motions of fulfilling it. But when the job is finished and the installation is in your hands, I want you to turn it over to me. In short, you're asking us to betray the Concordat's trust. First off, let's read this. Elena Marisol Chaplin is your company's representative from the Taurian Concordat and the personal attaché of Protector Thomas Calderon. While her role as attaché limits her power in an official capacity, Marisol Chaplin has nonetheless taken an active role in a number of clandestine military and diplomatic operations. Her past remains largely mysterious, but it is widely rumored that she was trained by the Taurian Ministry of Intelligence's Diplomatic Corps, and that she remains in close contact with her comptroller on Taurus. In short, you're asking us to betray the Concordat's trust. I'm glad to see that we're on the same page. Oh, man. Gotta love Lady Marina Liao. She's like, yeah, I'm thoroughly Capellan. As we both know, what I'm asking you to do will have consequences. Your reputation with the Taurians will suffer for it, and your MRB score could be affected. House Liao is well prepared to compensate you for these inconveniences. Just want to get this straight. To you, the fallout from knifing the Taurians in the back would qualify as an inconvenience. At the risk of sounding immodest, yes. Oh man, like that's why Shugo Yamaguchi is my favorite character. then Lady Marina Liao is my second. She just does not care. The Taurians are big fish in a small backwater pond. The Capellan Confederation, on the other hand, is a successor state of the Inner Sphere. We have much more to offer you than they do, by an order of magnitude. Choosing the Concordat's interest over ours would be a questionable decision at best. Successor state. The 5 great nations of the Inner Sphere are considered the successors to the Star League. These are known as the successor states. They are the Federated Suns, ruled by House Davion. Remember, these names are interchangeable, so when you hear the Federated Suns or you hear House Davion, you're talking about basically the same thing. The Draconis Combine, ruled by House Corita. The Capellan Confederation, ruled by House Liao. The Free Worlds League, ruled by House Merrick. And the Lyran Commonwealth, ruled by House Steiner. The reason they're called the successor states is because, 1, they're all nation states, and 2, when the overall, United Nations, which is the kind of like what the Star League is, like a super United Nations, the ruler of the Star League was the First Lord, and when the First Lord was assassinated in Stefan Amaris' coup, all 5 of these successor states declared that they were the new successor to who was it? Cameron. To the Cameron legacy. So basically they're like, the Federated Suns were like, House Davion is now the new successor to House Cameron. The Combine is like, no, it's House Corita, it's House Liao, it's House Merrick, House Steiner, etc. And as a result, they're all like, it looks like we can't get along. We'll have to beat the crap out of each other until one of us is clearly powerful enough to declare themselves the new Star Lord of the Star League. Anyways, so we have choices here. The first decision is accept Lady Marina's offer. You make a compelling argument. Okay, Lady Marina, we'll do it. Or we could say, no thanks, we don't betray our clients. Period. So, hold on a second. We have to consider where our mercenary honor and our mercenary minds lie. Now, as you know, I'm going to need my Mountain Dew for this. Gotta have my Mountain Dew is my thinking juice. Now, some of you guys might want to have a clean reputation. You might not want the MRB to come after you. But let me tell you, House Liao, Capellans, they're one of our top customers alongside the Draconis Combine. And House Liao, they pay us the big bucks to get the job done. Any job. And they like us because they need people to do the dirty jobs. Remember, the Capellan Confederation, they're on the losing side at the moment. And so they need to make these big plays. And so I don't see, we need to do this because, 1, they're our big customer. 2, you just got to understand, if you're going to work for the Capellan Confederation, you need to be able to do these kinds of jobs. So if this kind of job was off-putting to you, then you wouldn't want to be getting all buddy-buddy with the Capellan Confederation in the first place. So we're going in. Accept Marina's offer. You make a compelling argument. Okay, Lady Marina, we'll do it. I knew that I could count on you. See that? Look at that. Already things are looking up. You'll find the Taurian contract waiting in the Flintlock Mercenary Exchange. You'll know it when you see it. I'll be in touch, Commander. Liao, out. Lady Marina's image flickers and dies. You know that this is a dangerous game, right, boss? I mean, we've basically just agreed to screw over one of the 2 largest powers in the Rimward periphery. It's a power move, sure, but the kind that could have consequences down the line. The Rimward periphery. The periphery is a region of space bordering and surrounding the Inner Sphere. The area directly opposite of the galactic core is known as the Rimward Periphery. The Rimward Periphery is home to major states such as the Magistry of Canopus, the Taurian Concordat, and the Aurigan Coalition, as well as a large number of independent worlds. Those of you who are watching Season 2 and did not watch Season 1, you'll want to know that those were the big 3 players in the campaign. We were working for the Aurigan Coalition, and their ally was the Magistry of Canopus, and our enemy, or at least for a period of time, the Taurians were our enemy until we proved that foul play was involved. So, these are the big players here. But you know what? Everyone has an element, everything has an element of risk, Yang. Might as well lean into it. If you say so, but for the record, the big fish matters and the little guy gets screwed stuff is part of the reason I left the Confederation in the first place. The little guy in this scenario is the Taurian Concordat, Yang. And speaking on behalf of all Taurians, I can tell you that the Concordat doesn't need your charity. It can take its licks as well as any power in the inner sphere. Now let's get moving. The sooner we capture that base, the sooner we can hand it over to the Capellans. I believe she was a Taurian citizen before she... I believe she's Korean born, but was a Taurian citizen. Alright, so this is a little bit confusing. We've got a mission here for the okay, let's back up a little bit. This mission's there's a lot of moving parts in this mission. The Capellan Confederation is having us attack a Federated Suns facility on behalf of the Taurians, right? So that everyone's on the same page, which is why it's Lady Marina here instead of Elena. And it looks like we also have some drop weight limitations. We can drop up to 240 tons, and no one can weigh more than 75. Why? I have no idea. Double Agent, capture the base in the Highlands, going for the money rather than the salvage, because, it's 2.5 skulls. The Federated Suns have constructed a forward base in the no man's land between their territory and ours on Flintoff's northern continent. We need you to eliminate their garrison and capture the base. We will remit payment when you've completed the job and secured the base. This is the contract that Lady Marina wanted us to take, Commander. It seems fairly straightforward. Now, let's organize our strike force. And welcome back to the mech bay. Look who is returning back to service, and it is the Archer. I'm actually only going to send 3 mechs this time. You know why? No, just do something a little bit different this time. And our new Archer is a bit differently designed than some of the old ones. For starters, it doesn't have any heat sinks, which might seem like a really bad idea based on that. But the thing is, this mech is basically designed for 2 things. It's either going to launch its pair of LRM-20s, and the thing is, the 2 LRM-20s, they generate 18 heat each, so they're going to generate like 36, and the mech's natural heat sinks, they sink 30 heat, so it's only going to be creating 6 more heat than normal. And then these small pulse lasers in the arms, they're just there in order to give the mech a bit of a punch if the enemy gets up close. And so instead of adding in 2 heat sinks, I decided to add in a nice ballistic targeting and tracking system that's going to give it 2 extra accuracy, which will make things a little bit nicer. Combined with the Archer's very dangerous missile suite, it should be quite effective, also having a solid 4 tons of ammo, which should be more than enough for the typical engagement. And here is going to be our team. We're a little bit underweight, but I really don't think that is going to matter. It's about 25 tons, but I'm not going to throw like a commando in there or anything. So Scylla will be going in the Marauder, Junior is going to be going in the Cataphract, and Kelbiast will once again be warming the seat of the Archer. Kind of a long-range team, kind of designed to bombard the base at distance, while also using the Cataphract to kind of interfere with the base's ability to fight back. Today seems like the perfect day to backstab some people. Okay, Commander, I've sent you down just outside the Davion base's assumed sensor range. With any luck, you'll have a little breathing room to plan your approach before everything goes to hell. Thank you, Meyer. Commander, I'd recommend exercising caution on this deployment. If this facility is valuable enough to attract the attention of the Taurians and the Capellans, it's probably going to be well defended. Well, 2.5 skulls says probably not. Odds are good, but hey, heavier defenses mean better salvage. Yang, my man, on the same wavelength.
Good to go, Commander.
Okay, the base is too far away. I'm just going to jump cut to when the shablabbity-bloobity binging begins. This is it, the forward base that our clients are so eager to take over. It doesn't look like much, does it? They usually don't. Still, I think that the EXO has the right idea. We don't know what they're going to bring online to defend this place. Okay? Well, I mean, we still don't see anything, so I might just be jump cutting again. Let me give it one more turn to kind of see what's going on here.
Coordinates received.
I would love to get a visual on this base.
What do you need?
Or if to see if there's any turret there. Where is the cataphract? Come on, cataphract. Get moving. Get everyone in formation. Everyone in formation.
On my way.
Skipped your turn. There we go. Cataphract time.
Let's do this.
Get eyes on the base. Really? Is there nothing here
On it.
at all?
On the move.
I've got eyes on
There we go.
reinforcements. They're heading
There we go. There we go. Well, I have a feeling there's going to be another turn before we actually get to them, so time to jump-a-roni. Okay, so it looks like their horrendous defense is going to consist of a bunch of crummy vehicles. Let's go ahead and let them come closer to us. Maybe they'll get close enough that we'll be able to return fire. Yep, reserve all the way down, please.
Reserving action.
There we go.
What do you need?
Let's see here.
Yes, Commander.
Receive.
I need to get I want to get a visual on them.
Standing by.
Right here looks good.
Copy that.
Okay, so we've got a Thunderbolt, a Striker, and bigger vehicles in the back. Still not all that impressed, to be completely honest. Go ahead and take a shot at this guy. As you can see, we're barely going to generate any heat from this. Which is why it's perfectly fine that the mech doesn't really have any heat sinks. Gonna follow up, might as well zippity zappy this guy.
Confirmed.
That's what you get, you little nosy striker. You were annoying in the beginning of the game, but now we've got the firepower to squishinate these guys good. Yeah, this looks like just good enough range.
Moving out.
Oh no, I didn't check to see if we had line of sight. Whoops. Oh well. I guess we're just gonna let him come forward then. The closer he gets, and like, you know, what are they gonna do? They gotta scan me or something. Oh, they don't want to make a move. They're also reserving. Oh God, everyone's reserving. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess they're gonna force out. Well, you know what? I get to cheat because I can actually shoot without revealing myself. So, do you? Got a shot right here. In fact. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna blast you. And I don't reveal myself. What will you do? That's the Fox theme song of, like, wondering what they're gonna do. You're gonna move and do nothing. You're gonna move and do nothing.
How's it going?
Unfortunately, we must now expose ourselves to getting shot at. That's fine, I'll back up there. These vehicles might not even be able to do anything about it. Enjoying those missiles? Oh, you can't do anything about it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Are you guys like actually helpless right now? Like, do you have no way to deal with my ECM system? It's so sad. I'm so sad about it. You know, I'm just gonna go take a precision strike because we're gonna gain it back next turn. Center torso. Oh my God, is that 3 shots center torso? Oh, I see. Someone's taking some shots.
Were you trying to attract my attention or something?
Let's see. Oh yeah, very excellent shooting. Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and reserve. Oh, they don't like it. They look at this. They literally have no way to deal with it. That is so funny. So well, nothing is going to stop me from just doing the same thing. I'm going to shoot them right here.
Confirmed.
Oh, so sad.
Hostile
Oh
eliminated.
no, too much focus fire. Center torso. Wah. Oh, they actually have someone who can scan.
Yeah.
That is funny. They could have been doing something this entire time, but they didn't. There's got to be more reinforcements. I refuse to believe that 1 Thunderbolt and some vehicles counts as 2.5 skull difficulty. Like, ECM is so good if in the right situations. I guess now I've got to, like, move forward and try to find them. I want them to come closer to me.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Yeah, come closer. Do it. Oh my God, you guys suck. Like, all you want to do is, like,
Ready for
make me do all the work. What is this? It's an Inferno carrier. Oh, welcome to being super dead. You lived! Uh-oh, he's gonna shoot back. Ah! Okay, fortunately, we can handle a bit of heat. I was a little worried at first, you know, just a little bit though.
Yeah?
Here, Scylla, I want you to move forward just so
Roger.
that you can start zapping. Okay, it's a gallant assault vehicle. Come on, you can't hit me. I got too much evasion. Like, what are you trying to do? Don't even try it.
Good to go.
Okay, take out this Inferno carrier. These things are supposed to be fragile. Okay, about to say.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Oh, you think you're so cool with your, like, machine guns that ignore
Think they
evasion?
can hurt me?
Well, how about this? What if I give you the patented
I'll
squisheroni?
do what I can.
Yeah, how about that? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to read that. Dropship inbound and stuff like that. Is this really all the defense they had here?
Yep.
No, move. We gotta get to the base. We don't have jump jets, so we gotta like
On
walk
my
the
way.
old-fashioned way. Well, I think we can make it there next turn because Scylla can really push this mech pretty far. Really, I can't. I see how it is.
Confirmed.
There's like little like step that my mech can't
Location
walk up.
confirmed.
It's fine. There we go.
Moving
I know
to
Macronox likes the battle mechs that aren't as human-shaped. So I'm sure he'll enjoy being in the Marauder. Shamiri Meyer says, the base is ours. We got a problem. The Argo's picking up an encrypted comm signal emanating from the structure. Judging by the length and frequency of the transmissions, I think it's safe to say it's some guy's distress beacon. That could complicate matters. The last thing we need is Davion reinforcement lane swooping down on top of us before we can make the handoff. Dr. Murad, I need you to find a way to terminate that broadcast. Roger that, XL. I'll get a team on it right away. Let me guess. Next mission's going to be defense?
Mission successful.
That's my guess. Okay, let's be honest here. We're not going to get excited over destroying one mech and 3 vehicles. I did find an interesting weapon. Actually, no, it's an SRM. Nope, we're going to take this over here. Maybe I should have just gotten for the full money, to be honest. Yeah, you know, whatever. It's something. Double Agent Part 2, high orbit over Flintoft. We've got good news and bad news. Good news is my team managed to get the distress beacon deactivated and our sensors haven't picked up any incoming dropships. So 3 cheers on that front. Okay, what's the bad news? You know that how our clients have a bad habit of leaving really important details out of our mission briefings? Well, guess what? Oh, great. Here it comes. Just spit it out, Doc. The building we captured isn't a military outpost, it's a DMI holding facility. We just stole a secret prison from Davion military intelligence. Okay, hold on a second here. DMI, Department of Military Intelligence, the primary intelligence agency of the AFFS, which is the Armed Forces of the Federated Suns. The Department of Military Intelligence engages in both espionage and counter-espionage operations on behalf of the government of the Federated Suns. They are feared as ruthless killers with unequaled fieldcraft. Interesting. And apparently both the Taurians and the Capellans want whoever they've got locked away inside. Given the setup, I'm guessing they captured a TMI field agent and Maskarovka operative would make sense too, but they're almost impossible to take alive. TMI, Taurian Ministry of Intelligence, the intelligence apparatus of the Taurian Concordat. Unlike the intelligence agencies of the successor states, the TMI concerns itself almost exclusively with safeguarding the Concordat's internal security. TMI operations against extreme threats are comparatively rare and have met with limited success. There's the Maskarovka, the greatly feared intelligence arm of the Capellan Confederation, consists of 2 branches. The Chancellor's Hand, which conducts espionage, gathers intelligence, and commits sabotage in foreign territory, while the Chancellor's Will brutally enforces national security and loyalty among the citizens. Yeah, the Maskarovka is they're one of the more effective of the, they're like basically the secret police of the of the Capellan Confederation. They're considered very effective. There's a prisoner, but she isn't Taurian or Capellan. She's MIM, a Canopian intelligence. What she's doing this far out in the inner sphere is beyond me. It looks like the DMI has already raked her over the coals. From what my people tell me, she's in no condition to talk. Okay, so hold on a second. MIM? Magistry Intelligence Ministry, the primary intelligence agency of the Magistry Canopus. Though technically a branch of the Magistry Armed Forces, the MIM operations are directly controlled by the sitting magistrates, which I believe is their head of state. And the Magistry Canopus. The Magistry Canopus is a large periphery strait located rimward and anti-spinward of Terra, just beyond the Free Worlds League, founded explicitly as a matriarchy. The Magistry is ruled by a magistrix, a position only open to women and usually held by a member of the founding Centrella family. Independent since the fall of the Star League, the Magistry has remained mostly untouched by the secession wars, except by the overall collapse of trade and travel. The Magistry is famed for its social and cultural freedom, with no consensual behavior forbidden by law or custom. The current ruler of the Magistry is Magistrix Kiala Centrella, who harbors a deep grudge against the Inner Sphere and the Free Worlds League in particular. The Magistry is also considered one of the weaker of the larger powers as well. They're typically viewed as a bunch of snobby, hedonistic people who just go there for, like, sex and gambling. Good. We shouldn't be talking to her anyway. Whatever this agent poked her nose into is obviously well beyond our pay grade. Be that as it may, we still have a decision to make. This woman has already been interrogated. If we hand her over to the Taurians, she'll be in for more of the same. And it'd be kinder to put a bullet in her than... and it would be kinder to put a bullet in her than give her to House Liao. You mean, the Maskarovka's methods are barely distinguishable from torture? I don't like either of those options. So why not come up with a better one? We should give her back to the Magistry, send her home, where she'll be in no danger of getting interrogated by anybody. It may even do some good for the Canopians to learn whatever she knows. Well, whatever we wind up doing, we're going to leave it at least 2 major governments unhappy. 3 if we decide to hand her back to the Magistry. What do you think, Fox? Do we hand her over to the Capellans, the Taurians, or do we help her get back home? Here are our choices. Choice number 1, offer the MIM spy to House Liao. We're sticking to the plan. The facility is now property of the Capellan Confederation, as is everyone inside of it. I like how the people are now. Offer the MIM spy to the Taurian Concordat. I won't turn anyone over to the Maskarovka, but we may as well come out of this with at least 1 client on our side, because technically we're faking our alliance with the Taurians, or return the MIM spy to House Centrella. Neither of our clients were honest about what this job really was. If they won't play straight with us, maybe the Canopians will. Well, I don't even need to think about this one. We were hired by House Liao, one of our better employees, so that's what we're going to do. I don't see, like, why would we risk, they know what we want. Why would we, we don't even know what we're going to get paid. We definitely know we're going to get paid here. As far as innocent people getting, tortured by the Maskarovka, look, it's just don't have any secrets. Just tell them what you know. That is what what we told the Capellans we'd do, but, that poor woman. I'm with you on this one, Doc. Boss, I wouldn't give my worst enemies to the Maskarovka. I understand where you're both coming from, but at the end of the day, this was the contract we accepted, and as mercenaries, we're only as good as our word. I'll contact Lady Marina to arrange the handoff. See, my man, Darius, you got my back here. Shamire Meyer. And I'll keep a close eye on those sensors. This spy's a hot commodity, and just because we don't have any bad guys on our screen doesn't mean that there aren't any on the way. Double Agent Part 2, Battle in the Highlands. 2.5 skulls. This time I went for the maximum. And look, they're paying us 1.4 million C-bills. And I'm like, dang, that's actually a big chunk of change. So I actually went for the minimum amount of salvage. So I don't get to pick any salvage. I just get 3 random pieces. But based on what we got last time, I'm completely fine with that. We've received your message, and Maskarovka agents are on their way to take possession of the facility. Be advised that our long-range sensors have detected Davion and Taurian military dropships en route to the AO near your position. To better protect the facility, we suggest that you engage them. We'll supply you with reinforcements of our own as soon as we can. You ready, Fox? This is shaping up to be an interesting day. And here is our team. So it looks like it won't be a defense. We're actually going to try to intercept and neutralize them. So I'm bringing the archer back just because, he's kind of like a special guest. And the 2 Black Knights are going to be Bash Brothers, or the Laser Brothers. They're going to be something. So Ugly Gang is in one of the Black Knights, and then Johnny Syme is in the others. Both of them have the ability to sink heat. And TJ Boss Hicks with the high aim will be in the archer to provide support. Oh my, it's raining. Too bad that doesn't do anything for us. Right, Commander, if our Capellan friends are being believed, at least 2 groups of hostiles should be just ahead of you. They're as likely to shoot at one another as they are to shoot at you, so I imagine the situation is going to get a little chaotic down there. I'll take chaos over concentrated fire any day. Plus, Lady Marina said she's got reinforcements en route to help us, so go team, I guess? That's the idea, Yang. You know how this goes. Meet up with our reinforcements, take out the bad guys, and get to the evac zone. Sumire will fetch you when the AO is clear. Like, these guys... Oh, heads up, Commander. Our Capellan reinforcements are touching down. Oh, God. They're here now. CCF Lance Commander. Doesn't even have a name. Lady Marina sends her regards, Commander Fox. We are duty-bound to bring you victory or die in the attempt. Well, yeah, that's House Leah for you. They're really into winning. Better them than us, I guess. Okay. Let's see what our buddies have brought here. So, do they have a leader? So, this is their noob. He's just called Pilot, meaning he doesn't have a specialty. They've got a Hatchetman. This is the standard Hatchetman, the AC and 2 medium lasers. They got a Cicada, the PP, at least it's the PPC version, They've got a Hunchback. Hey, that's looking pretty good. And there's a Gunner, meaning he's got high accuracy. You're going to need that with the AC-20. And a Tactician with, oh, good, he's got the decent Javelin, the double SRM. That's fine.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah. I mean... They're going to outrun us no matter what we do, but I want to kind of get on the land just so that I'm not, super slow. Anyways, I'll let you know when the shabloobity-doobly-dooblies begin. Oh, okay, keep your eyes on the sky, Commander. We got more bad guys on the way, okay? But these guys are going to outrun me no matter what I do. It's kind of not my goal. I kind of wanted to give them a hand here by leading the fight, but... let's see who we found. Oh, it looks like well, yeah, their initiative is higher. Not sure what's going on. Okay, these are the Federated Suns. Okay, that's fine. It looks like we actually have a clean shot here. Can we get a little closer, maybe? Yeah, 95% chance. That's our maximum accuracy. You can't get higher than that. But let's just let this guy have it. I'm sure he'll enjoy a few missiles. About 40.
I got it.
Oh, no! I wasn't expecting that to happen. I forgot. Oh, it's the Missilary. So, as a new viewer, if you're not familiar, the Missilary suite causes the missiles to be a little bit less random, and they have a tendency to hit the same place on the mech. And that's what happened there. It just drilled right through them, wiped them out. Oh my, they brought a Warhammer. Guys are, I guess they're here, I guess they're like a bunch of grumpy butts or something. They're like, you took our guy and...
Commander?
Well, we're going to get in position, because once these guys drop down, they're unfortunately going to have to get zapped by our Black Knight. Black Knight, pretty tough customer. Taurian dropship, I told you guys about to set down mechs. They're moving on your position with purpose. Okay? I can't recommend what he just did there, as in, staying perfectly still as a light mech. Probably should have moved so that you generate a little bit of evasion. Just saying. Okay, jump and then guard. Interesting strategy. Okay, run and then move and then guard. I guess they're attacking. This guy's a tactician and this guy's a defender. I guess they're just kind of like team spirit, I guess. I have no idea. So I get to have my shot here. I can shoot at whatever I want. I'm going to shoot at... You got 640 armor. You got, Well, honestly, I think I'm just going to go for the archer. Even though it's very heavily armored, it's actually not that big of a threat. I mean, or it's... Yeah, I'm just going to go for the archer. It's the biggest threat. And even though it has a lot of armor, I mean, it's kind of dead in the water at the moment. Oh, yeah, not enjoying those missiles, are you? Oh my god, we're all just ganging up on him. Why didn't you just shoot him with your AC-20? Structure exposed, where? And a knockdown. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have questioned it. I'm not questioning it. A Shadowhawk from the Federated Suns. Yep. Shouldn't stay still, Javelin. Just saying. Don't stay still. Not a good idea. Phoenix Hawk jumps and guards. Very strange. Okay, not a bad target, you know, where everyone's jumping on him. Okay, not sure what that was. The Warhammer. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Woo!
What do you need?
I think we just zap this guy, to be honest. Yeah, let's just zap this guy. I mean, like, what do we have to lose? We're just gonna zap this guy. Oh, weapons! Wait, like, why? I'll just put it in the plug.
All systems, full power!
Survived! That would kind of make sense. You know, we didn't actually rough up his center torso that much. He's not in very good shape anymore. Oh, ah.
Orders?
Wasn't expecting that. Gonna finish it off with, I think I'm gonna try to finish it off with the snub nose. Don't want to generate any heat, can we? We don't want to, like, unnecessarily overkill him.
Engaging target.
Oh, come on! Come on!
Oh, I like that shot.
Oh my god, we missed his center torso, even though it only had 20 structure left, 25 or something. Okay, what are you gonna do? Don't punch me. Guard? Okay. Sure. Okay, you're... Good damage, but, like, god, that guy's guts. He's just, like, going straight towards that. Just going straight forwards to that crazy, Warhammer. Like, such a bad idea. All these people are, like, moving because they're all, like, higher initiative. Come on, what are you guys gonna do? What is he gonna do? Oh, you're gonna shoot me in the back? I'm gonna shoot him in the back. Oh no, he lost his main weapon. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Good strategy, attacking the damage side.
Right here.
We need you to finish off the archer. Let's just get rid of it. Just get it out of here. It lived.
Inflicted some heavy
It
damage.
lived! Ah, tickling the Warhammer. Oh man. Oh man, I could feel the damage from here. This hunchback is, okay. I guess at least it's the other side of his arm that's taking damage. What's happening? Wow. This guy just does not care. This guy is like, I don't even know what to say. Ooh. Oh, thank God, finally. Finally it went down. Finally it went down. You gonna shoot me? Why would you do that?
Oh, my armor's melting off.
We need to destroy some of these little wimpy guys. I just feel like it, to be honest.
My way.
Sink our heat. And then blastinate this fool.
Fire.
Oh god, we didn't need to use that many weapons. Didn't need to use that many weapons.
That's a kill.
That was definitely a kill. If there was ever something that was a kill, it was that. Alright, over here.
I'm walking here.
Want you to blast this guy. Blast is right there. Full guns, everything you've got should still be enough to tear through him.
Bon appetit.
Yeah, that was enough to kill him. Get these little shrimps out of the way. That way we can just kind of like swarm and mob them down. Oh good, Javelin is actually moving. That's what he needs to do. You need to get moving, Javelin. Ooh, Hunchback's taking a beating. Split fire all over the place. This guy thinks he's so fancy. Heh, a little bit for you. Oh my god! He shot at 3 targets. You're so fancy. Hatchetman, when are you gonna, like, get into melee range? Ow. Do that. Completely uncalled for. Just absolutely uncalled for. There's no reason for this kind of behavior. Here, take this. This is what you get for being so rude. How do you like that? Tickling the Warhammer. I don't know who's shooting it, but... Why are you shooting at me? I didn't do anything.
Took a hard hit there.
I didn't do anything. Look, Black Knight is going to be fine. He could take a lot of damage. Ooh, great shot on the leg. Nice. And down he goes. Very nice. When is it my turn? Why does he get to go before me? Stop shooting me. Hunchback is just soaking up so much damage. About to go down, though, that's for sure. I want to get rid of this guy, I'll be completely honest. I'm just tired of him. Couldn't, what is this? Left side, that's perfect. Get right over here. I want you to, like... I want you to blast this fool. Take off the medium lasers. Nah, you can put some of them on. Yeah, that's good enough. Here, just let him have it.
Copy that.
Oh man, not enjoying that, are you?
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Like it's crazy. Like our Black Knights can do about as much damage as like most of their lance. Like is what our Black Knight deals in damage. Like it's extremely painful. Sinking our 8. And now we will just blast this full. He might not. So it depends on how many hits we get. But I don't know if our pulse lasers are basically just slicing through these guys with our Lost Tech weapons.
Confirmed.
No, didn't survive it. Look, you've got these like Black Knight Titans to deal with. Like it's just really, and next turn we're gonna our Black Knights will sink their heat. So they'll be ready to close the distance. Basically, we're gonna run to close the distance and give the Black Knights a chance to sink their heat. Uh-oh. We're taking losses, Oliviera. At this rate, we might not be around to help you much longer. Copy that, Lanslater. We'll do our best to keep you covered. We're fine. We're going to converge on them and smackinate them. It's going to be okay. I like how they're just leaving Boss alone. Boss is like, I'm just kind of having a pool party right now. Just sitting here. Oh, is that somebody on the ground? You don't want to be prone, do you? Oh, so sorry. Going prone with a archer around, not good news for you. Oh, he's behind him. He's like, here comes the ambushing attack. Oh, Warhammer burning up from launching all the. Oh, oh my! Whoa, man! Making the Chancellor proud there. Like they probably felt that all the way in Victoria.
Laugh at your punyage.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, now we're going to do what I said. We are going to begin closing the melee combat, as well as sinking a substantial amount of heat. Our Black Knights are also pretty quick, as well, as you'll notice.
What's up, Commander?
Go ahead and let's see if we can get a cleaner shot. That's fine.
Move order.
Order received.
The way our Black Knights are designed is they're designed to do a lot of damage, but they'll inevitably overheat, and then they use the sections where they overheat either to close ground or to get into melee combat, because they're also quite good in melee combat. Now this guy's really getting... Oh, he's going down. Wow. Well, that means he loses one initiative, so... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, man, 110 damage there. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, now we get to close the distance and let him have it. Full guns fire. Here comes our... Oh, my God, it's still too much heat. Like, these mechs get hot. I don't think he's going to live through this, to be honest.
Confirmed.
Yeah, he's screwed. That's just too much from... Too many pulse lasers. Pulse laser does 40 damage. Oh, man, as a single tiny... As only a 2-ton weapon? Well done, Commander. A Maskarovka detachment has already taken possession of the prison and extracted the captive MIM agent. All in all, this was clean and efficient operation, just the kind I like. Remember that when you cut us in on our check, and if it would be too much trouble, maybe ask your Maskarovka pals to take it easy on that prisoner. She's already been through a lot. I don't control the Maskarovka, Mr. Vertinen, but I'll see what I can do.
Mission successful.
Well, I guess we'll get to see what they think back at the mission, since we're not going to get much in the way of salvage. Big money! Oh, look at this! 2, 2, and 2. Wow. Isn't that cute? It's just quaint, isn't it? Here are random 3 picks, as probably about as bad as it gets. One heat sink on an ordinary machine gun, an ordinary medium laser. What can you do, though? Double Agent Part 3, Harvard over Flinthaf. I received word from my contract in the Maskarovka. Their quarry is secure, and they're already moving her to a secure location in Capellan space. Soon enough, they will know everything she knows to the betterment of our national security and our people. I don't suppose you were able to request leniency for her like we talked about? I tried, but ultimately, they will act as they always do, with precise, merciless efficiency. And as monstrous as it feels to say it, the Capellan Confederation will be safer for their vigilance. It sounds like you're excusing them. You know what the Maskarovka's methods are like, how extreme they can be. They're extreme because they have to be. The other successor states fight for pride and for territory and to assert their dominance. We Capellans are fighting for our survival. If the Maskarovka played by the same rules as everyone else, our culture would already be extinct. Nobody wants that, Lady Marina, and at the end of the day, we delivered what you asked for us. You did, and I will see to it that you are well compensated for your efforts. And for what it's worth, Dr. Murad, I find the Maskarovka's methods as distasteful as you do. I wish that they weren't necessary, and that the Chancellor's office could afford to bring them to heel, but that's not the galaxy that we live in, and I doubt that it ever was. Perhaps not, but it should be. On that, Dr. Murad, we can agree. My best to you and your company, Commander. You'll find your payment waiting for you when you're You'll find your payment waiting for you when you check your accounts. Okay. I thought checks as in they were writing us a check. Lady Marina signs off and her image disappears from the view screen. Well, that's that. I've sent our apologies to the Taurians, but Elena Marisol isn't picking up. If I had to guess, I'd say she's a little upset with us right now. Yeah, give it time. She'll get over it. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Let's hope. In the meantime, the best way to put a job behind us is to find ourselves another one. Back to your stations, people. We're getting out of here. Here is the money. We're getting... Ooh, that's actually... I will absolutely take one of those. A +2 accuracy TTS specifically for ballistic weapons. Might be able to fit that onto the King Crab. Maybe. Another exchanger, I'll take it. Ooh, a really nice looking small laser, I'll take it. Got a LRM-15, a gyro, and an Arma. Not bad, but that exchanger, this small laser, and especially, I will always take more TTSs, and it looks like some people are unhappy about this, but we kept our main customers satisfied. Well, that's the end of this episode. You gotta tell me, who's your favorite character? Like, out of all, especially out of, the different mercenary liaisons. You know, obviously we haven't really dealt with Elena. I'm not sure if the Magistry or the Taurians have any what do you call it? flashpoints. But so far, out of the big 5, you know, because you got like, well, let's go through the list. You've got Federated Suns have Lady Alexandria Cunningham. The Lyran Commonwealth has Graf Albin Stieglitz. The Draconis Combine has Shugo Yamaguchi. The Free Worlds League has crap. I can't even remember his name. You know, Turban guy. He's the least memorable to me. And then, of course, Capellan Confederation has Lady Marina Liao. Anyways, you know, who do you like the best so far, and why? Is it Shugo and his, like, pleasure sinking? Always somewhere he's got, like, an extra reserve of wine. Is it Lady Cunningham? You know, she's super pretty. She's very, like, elegant and refined. You've got Albin Stieglitz, you know, like, more like Albin Broglitz. He's like the guy, he's like the cool guy, you know, kind of pompous, but at the same time, he's a real chuckle. Then you got Singh, Force Commander Singh, that's his name. He's kind of like the down-to-earth kind of guy, you know, nothing too fancy about him, but nothing too, like, you know, he's just kind of like a down-to-earth guy. And then you've got Lady Marina Liao, definitely the most intense, the most serious, you know, like really, really, you know, takes her job seriously, very, very fitting for the Capellan Confederation, very grim, strict, and just trying to do whatever they can to survive, because, I mean, let's just check the, we can't see it here. We have to see it in MechWarrior 5, where we have the full chart. But, yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like this video if it will. Oh, yeah, also tell me, what decision would you have made? Would you have even taken this mission? Would you have refused it? Who would you have given the prisoner to? Let me know down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for more BattleTech DLC career content. Of course, remember that you know that to be good. To get good.